Hi everyone, I'm Gary Daniels, Vice President of Digital Experience for Disney Parks. Thank you for spending your day with us as we share a new experience coming to Walt Disney World and Disneyland theme parks this fall. As many of you know, we're always looking for ways to improve the experience for our guests, no matter how or when they choose to visit us. And our team has been working on an incredible new service that I want to preview for you today. We call it Disney Genie. And this service will soon be your new personal assistant to help you create your best Disney day. It will provide personalized itineraries that easily map out an entire day with your individual preferences in mind. Disney Genie takes all the information about the experiences you select and evaluates hundreds of thousands of combinations of a day, checking operating hours, show times, forecasted wait times, dine reservations, and more. Disney Genie service is all about simplifying and maximizing your fun, and you've never had a friend like this. It also features an option that will be available for purchase called Disney Genie Plus, which gives you a way to save time in line at many fan favorite attractions. With Genie Plus, guests can choose the next available time to arrive at select attractions and experience one selection at a time throughout the entire day, using a queue we're introducing called the Lightning Lane entrance. Disney Genie Plus service is a lot like Disney Max Pass at Disneyland Resort, which has been a guest favorite for years. Making your visit even more personalized than ever is the goal. Guests will also be able to use Disney Genie to purchase individual arrival windows at one or two select attractions each day using the Lightning Lane entrance. This option will be available at a different set of attractions than those included with the Disney Genie Plus service. There's so much to experience at Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts, we never want guests to feel overwhelmed. That's why we're so excited about the Disney Genie new features that will help you throughout the day. But don't worry, we realize that there'll be guests that want to experience the parks like they have before, and they will still be able to do that. Our traditional standby lines will still be there at most attractions, and virtual queue will continue to be used at certain other attractions. Disney Genie service will be available this fall in the My Disney Experience and Disneyland apps, and I'm so proud of what this service will do for our guests. Let me show you how. I love how easy it is to get started with Disney Genie service. Just tell Disney Genie what you want to do. If you're a seasoned pro and know the attractions, dining, or entertainment you want to do, just tell Disney Genie. It will look at the forecasted future wait times and availability of entertainment, dining across the day for you, and recommend the best time to experience them. If you're not sure what you want to do, that's okay. Just tell Disney Genie your interests, whether it's Star Wars, princesses, or Pixar. Disney Genie takes your preferences and interest and evaluates thousands of ways to experience the park that day, presenting you with a special itinerary designed to maximize your time in the park. Disney Genie service is powered by innovative tech that was developed by Disney cast members. This technology takes more than 60 years of knowledge and expertise of how our guests experience our theme parks and puts it in the palm of your hand to create your best day. So let's see what Disney Genie service has for me today. Based on what I've told Disney Genie and all the Disney Parks information, it's recommending I should start my adventure by heading to Big Thunder Mountain first. And that's good news, as I love that attraction. Genie took into account the forecasted waits and availability throughout the day for the experiences I selected and determined now is a great time to go on the wildest ride in the wilderness. It also looks like Disney Genie service also suggested a convenient location near my plans to mobile order lunch before I head over to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. I can place my order and ensure I add that chocolate bundt cake from Cosmic Rays, you know, the one with the purple icing, at a time that works great in my day. If I'm not familiar with an experience or just wonder why did Disney Genie recommend this, I can easily see why Disney Genie service believes it's a good fit. And don't worry, Disney Genie knows plans can change. So whether the kids or the adults in your group need a snack, a nap, or an unexpected rain shower comes through, it will make suggestions for you in real time. Need help throughout the day? Maybe you want to know how late the monorail is running that night. Disney Genie service can find out or connect you to a cast member if you need additional help. Now, if you want even more flexibility and spontaneity throughout your day, Disney Genie service has a suite of features designed to make it even easier to find the best time to experience the things you really want to do. It's kind of like your very own personal tip board with forecasted future wait times. With my tip board, you can see attractions and dining options at a glance with their current wait times and/or next reservations available. This brings several of our existing planning features together in one central place to make your day easier. You can even call up forecasted future wait times throughout the day so you can decide the best time to experience an attraction with less time waiting in line. By this point, I'm sure some of you are getting hungry, and Disney Genie service is ready for that as well with the dining tip board. Here, you can quickly find where to eat and place a mobile order and look for dine reservations. If you didn't make a dine reservation, Disney Genie still has you covered because you can use it to join a restaurant wait list without needing to visit the restaurant. For guests that want to take their day to the next level, you can purchase Disney Genie Plus service, which lets you save time in line through an alternate queue we are introducing called the Lightning Lane entrance. You can add Disney Genie Plus options to your ticket right in the app. Disney Genie Plus service includes over 40 attractions at Walt Disney World and more than 15 at Disneyland Resort. These include Disney classics like Haunted Mansion to thrill rides like Big Thunder Mountain and newer favorites like Star Wars Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. It works a lot like Disney Max Pass at Disneyland Resort. Using the app, you choose the next available time to arrive at an attraction. When your arrival time begins, head to the attraction using the Lightning Lane entrance and enjoy the ride. With Disney Genie Plus service, you can choose one available selection at a time throughout the entire day. A feature with Disney Genie Plus is that you'll also have access to exclusive new augmented reality lenses at Walt Disney World Resort and Disney PhotoPass downloads from your day at Disneyland Resort. With these new features, you'll be able to bring your favorite characters to life or have digital downloads of these incredible memories. With Disney Genie Plus, you also get access to immersive new audio experiences featuring our incredible Imagineers and other special guests to learn behind the scenes fun facts about our attractions and the parks. Wow, I just shared quite a bit, and I hope you enjoyed this preview. We know our guests will have lots of questions. That's why I was especially excited to share Disney Genie service with our planDisney panelists just the other day. The planDisney panelists are guests, just like you, who have mastered the art of planning Disney vacations, and now they share their knowledge and expertise to help others plan their Disney vacations. Let's take a look at our conversation. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Gary.
Hey, thank you for joining me today. Hey, first, I want to thank you for your passion for Disney and for sharing your experiences and vacation insights with countless guests so they can make the most of their time with us. We know guests will have a lot of questions about Disney Genie, so we wanted to give you a sneak peek first and hear your thoughts on what you think our guests will want to know most. So let's get started. How about Courtney? We start with you.
So I'm wondering if a budget-conscious family will still be able to have an enjoyable vacation with the help of Disney Genie, even if they aren't able to afford to purchase Genie Plus or individual Lightning Lane entrance options.
Yeah, great question. Yes. Guests are going to be able to choose from all those new options, some of them or none at all. And they're going to continue to be able to have a great experience no matter how they decide to plan their day. Because the attractions, they're actually going to continue to offer either a traditional standby queue or a virtual queue at certain attractions like Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. And those are available at no additional cost beyond the park admission. And don't forget what we were just looking at too, is that the complimentary Disney Genie service is designed to help you better navigate the theme park so you can reduce the time in lines that way as well. For example, imagine you're arriving at the Disneyland park or the Magic Kingdom, and it's the middle of the day, you're looking at the wait times and you have no idea where to begin. Disney Genie is going to help you make the best decision at that moment based on what's going on in the park then. So that way it can take into account your preferences and the things that you want to do. And it's just a great way to maximize your time in the parks as a guest. And so the guests get to focus on just the fun with their families. So, Wes, what about you?
Okay, so this is going to be a really big change, especially for guests of the Walt Disney World Resort, because we're not used to having like a paid service. So my question to you is this: I'm just interested to see how Disney Max Pass went at the Disneyland Resort.
Yeah, Max Pass was very popular and rated really highly by the guests. And we've done a lot of guest research and really tried to make sure we understood what was important to the guest and to help us create Genie. And particularly, we found that flexibility is really important. We need to provide guests options. we've got to make it all easier, and we don't want guests to feel locked in. Guests visit our parks and they enjoy it in different ways. This is not a one size fits all approach. That just doesn't make sense anymore. And we think there's a better way. So now we're offering more than one option to experience our park. So guests can customize their visit based on what they want to do most. I mean, but also, I know some of you are experts as well and have experienced MaxPass. Andres, what about you? What was your experience like with MaxPass?
It was hard for me to adjust to the idea of paying for MaxPass. I actually waited a couple of months before I actually tried it. But once I did, it was a game changer for my family, and there was just no going back to the old way. We made it part of our day at the parks.
That's great. What are the questions that are on your mind?
So I'm wondering, how will annual pass holders at Walt Disney World and Magic Key holders at the Disneyland Resort add Genie Plus to their day?
Yeah, really excited about getting the Magic Key members and pass holders at Walt Disney World to be able to use Disney Genie Plus. And we think they're going to love it. And at launch, pass holders at Walt Disney World and Magic Key holders at Disneyland are going to be able to add Disney Genie Plus on the day of their visit. In the future, we're going to continue to explore other enhancements. And of course, we're going to appreciate their feedback when we launch this service as well. Danielle, what are you thinking? What's on your mind?
I'm wondering, when and from where can guests make attraction selections in Genie Plus? And then what about Lightning Lane selections?
Yeah, great question. Okay, so at Walt Disney World, all guests are going to be able to make their first Genie Plus selection at 7 a.m. on the day of their visit. They can purchase individual Lightning Lane at park open time, whether they're an annual pass holder or just visiting for the day. At Disneyland, all guests are going to be able to make their selections once they're in the park. So for all guests, it's easy to make their selections with Genie Plus via the My Disney Experience app or the Disneyland app. And we've also heard, and this was important to us, that guests really enjoy the simplicity of making their attraction plans on the day of their visit. So again, they've got maximum flexibility through their day of their visit. So we're excited about that. So Ashley, what's on your mind?
As a Walt Disney World Resort panelist, are there benefits available to guests of Disney Resort hotels with these new offerings?
Yeah, good question. So at Walt Disney World, guests staying at a Disney Resort hotel who are interested in purchasing and scheduling an individual selection Lightning Lane entrance, for example, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at the Magic Kingdom, they'll be able to do so at 7 a.m. ahead of other guests who would be able to do so when the park opens. So, and again, these selections are limited based on availability, but they'll be able to make those selections a little bit earlier. And again, Disney Genie will take into account if they're staying at a Disney Resort hotel, any plans they have there, and they'll be all integrated into that single My Disney Experience app and Disneyland app for them. So we have covered a lot of ground today. I cannot thank you enough for all your insights about Disney Genie. And thank you again for helping us make magic for our guests. And I'll see you real soon.
Thanks so much.
That was really great. I want to thank the planDisney panelists for the great discussion. I also want to thank you for joining us here today to learn about Disney Genie service. Whether you like to fully plan your day in the parks or whether you prefer to go with the flow, this new service will have something for everyone. It will allow you to personalize your experience, enjoy our parks the way you want to, and spend more time making memories that will last for a lifetime alongside your family and friends. So please stay tuned to the Disney Parks blog for more information as we get closer to the launch, and thanks again. Take care, everyone.